What up? I'm Free.
I'm Choice.
And I'm Sky.
And we're Bison. And we're SoFlo Vegans.
Yeah.
The Bison Movement is more than us three. The Bison Movement is a collection of not only like-minded people, but like-minded hearts and spirits. It's this sense of consciousness, not just to give back to people, but to give back to the planet and the animals, of course. And our motto is light, life, and love. And it's almost our, what would Jesus do? Mantra. Exactly. You know, like in every decision we make, that's why I'm Choice. That's why he's free. There's free choice in everything, but there's also that decision of light, life, and love. So, you know, do everything out of light, life, and love, and you are the Bison Movement.
Bison we've been alive for like 10 years now, maybe?
Yeah, 2011.
2011. It started as just a kind of a music collective between me and my brother and a couple friends of ours. At the time, this was early 2011, 2012, I think we were dealing with a lot of spiritual conflict. There's a lot of violence going on. I lost a good friend of mine, Trayvon Martin, who we kind of look at as a martyr, you know what I mean, in the sense of a lot. It was a pivotal moment for a lot.
I mean, you guys knew each other, what, since elementary school? Middle school? Yeah, and it was something that I remember being, I'm older by 4 years for Free, so I remember, you know, finally getting my license and picking up him and his friends that would skate and stuff like that. And Trayvon was a really sweet kid. He always had a really big smile on his face, and that was for sure it was so crazy to see somebody from our neighborhood, somebody that we knew, impact the world the way that they did.
That was wild.
And I think that was a big light bulb moment for all of us, because we realized nobody wants to do that post-mortem. Yeah. Nobody wants to impact the world and change the world, but not be there to guide it, not be there to kind of be a part of it, you know what I'm saying? So I think that we realize that your life is short and you never know what's gonna happen, and you have to do everything you can to make the most of it, not just for yourself, but for other people. So, you know, rest in peace, Trayvon Martin, and light, life, and love always to him and his family.
He's still an angel for us. I feel him pulling strings for us all the time, you know what I'm saying? So this is our step. We call this the Bison step. The reason we do this is because, as you can see, it's one horn. She's the other horn. These are the eyes, and together we're Bison. It takes me and you to be complete. You know what I'm saying? So together we are a herd, and we are heard. So anytime we do a show or anytime we dap each other up and we do this, people be like, what is that? What is that?
Lock
And
it.
it just, that just ended up becoming a thing.
Yeah. We even taught our dog it.
Yeah. Bison, Bison, where you at?
Out there.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
This is where it all happens. This is where every Bison Sunday gets cooked up. This is also where Free Bison pumps out a lot of his babies.
I feel like not a lot of people make veganism cool. You know, like simply put. So I feel like you as a rapper, you know, you're the one to bring like veganism and the plant-based lifestyle to rap, which is like something that's never really been done before. Because usually people are rapping about things that aren't light, life, love, you know? And same thing with you, like your art and stuff is already just so cool and trendy for like the youth, so it's easy to hop on, you know? So I think that's something that's been missing.
And
for a
for
long time.
you, you're an actress, so
Yeah.
when you get the platform to be able to be, you know, on a stage or on Broadway or on a Netflix special, she'll be able to show little girls that it's like, I got here with my compassion, you know, and use your voice for that. So
like Joaquin Phoenix part 2, but
yeah,
woman.
Joaquina Phoenix.
Joaquina Phoenix.
Joaquin
You already
Phoenix.
know.
I think that's super important. Just the idea of cool is like, it's funny because it's like, in my opinion, what's cooler than positivity? Yeah, like what it doesn't get any cool. Like negativity is lame to me. That's not, I don't want to be around nobody acting negative. I don't want to see negative shit. So to think about, if I was a kid and I could look at a rapper and this guy was telling people to not kill each other and not kill animals and to pick trash up off the floor, that would be a cool rapper to me for sure.
He's tatted up and has some slugs in his
Yeah,
mouth. That just
exactly.
makes it a lot cooler.
Yeah.
And it's just appealing to like what is cool for the younger kids, you
Right,
know?
yeah.
So if you're edgy and you're a little bit different rather than just being like someone on a soapbox, you know, preaching veganism, I think it just kind of relates people to you more, you know?
I mean,
especially if you're young and impressionable.
what's cooler than fighting a broken system? You know what I mean? Like real.
Vendetta type.
I think that if we look back at anything, the cool people were always the ones that were putting the pressure against what was normal and what was acceptable
And what was cool at the time.
or what their old school way of cool was. So yeah, man, I think Bison we come from cool. You know, we have our older brother Arian, who passed away last year, he was the epitome of cool.
The coolest.
And he always made sure that we kept cool in everything that we did, everything that we spoke about, everything. And it wasn't cool as in like conforming.
Yeah, no, that's
You know
cool.
what I
It's like,
mean?
what's cool to you, dog? What that's
And
what's
embrace
cool,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Embrace
What
it
makes
and
you
be
feel
confident
cool.
about
Yeah,
it. So
that's cool, man.
yeah, he used to actually go by Dumbo, leader of cool.
Yeah.
That used to
Oh,
be his
yeah.
rap name.
Yeah, Loke. It was Dumbo Loke.
Dumbo
Dumbo, the
Loke.
leader of cool. So
Yeah.
being cool is a big. But it's funny when I call myself the leader of cool is I wanted to shatter cool because I'm like, no, I'm cool. I don't care what y'all think is
Yeah.
cool. I'm the leader of my cool. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I am cool because I'm cool, and that's really it. You know, so whatever's cool to you is what's really cool, dog.
And I think it's so cool that we found veganism in our medias too, you know? Because like I said, you're the only vegan rapper I know. I'm the only vegan actor who's hoping to use that platform for animals, you know? And same thing with you. There aren't a lot of artists who are really just like selflessly trying to save animals. So I'd say like it's bigger than the medias and it's bigger than like the talent that we have. It's really like what we do with it, you
purpose,
know?
right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
having the platform, like for me as an actor, like I hope, you know, the dream is that maybe I will be in movies one day. And I want, like you said, I want the little kids to look up to me and be like, wow, and what's she doing? She's compassionate and she's vegan, you know, and she's sustainable. And I want to be just like her. And hopefully that'll trickle down to like generations, you know, of kids.
Kids pushing
yeah.
that meat away. Their parents
Exactly,
give them a plate, and
exactly.
they're like, "I'm trying to be like Bison," and they
Yeah.
get to push that plate away.
Yeah.
Paco man.
This is our baby cow.
and he's like a puppy. He likes belly rubs and
Yeah.
you know, he's a really
By
And
the way,
we've known him since birth. He actually was born in this house. So
And all of our pets, we basically adopted. We adopt. We don't shop.
Yeah.
We actually found all of them. We have a black cat that we found in a bag, and we just took care of her, and she gave birth to this little guy, so we took care of him. And our dog Bison just showed up at our front door one
the
day.
night of a show.
Yeah.
It was the night of a
Good
show
luck,
on
John.
Valentine's Day, and I mean,
We
you
left him there.
saw Bison. How
Yeah.
could you deny that
How
face?
you
I've never
say
seen
no.
a dog like him before, so it was like we were like, this dog looks crazy, and then we just kept him at the house, fed him for a day,
Yeah.
and then he was
And he
ours.
stays.
Now
Yeah,
that-
yeah, he
yeah,
moved
so-
in.
Yeah, man.
you're looking at it.
Shouts out to Vegan Leather Company. This is an awesome Australian fashion brand that reached out to me to collaborate with this piece that I drew up for them, Anti-Death Club. Really, if you want to look at the people and you want to know what the people are about, you look at their art. You think about ancient Egypt, what has survived? Their art. You think about Rome, what has survived? Their art. So I think that art has a really powerful play on people's minds, on people's lifestyles, and for sure you're going to see a lot more of Choice Bison's art. You're gonna see it on walls, you're gonna see it on shirts, you're gonna see it on posters in your kids' rooms, in your girls' rooms, in your husband's rooms, in your partners, it doesn't matter. It's going global. Every time you turn on your phone, my goal is that every time somebody logs into any social media, you're gonna see a Bison piece. Whether it's Instagram, Facebook, you're gonna see a Bison piece, and you're gonna see a whole discussion of people talking about it. You know, this is something, and you're gonna see it on stage.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a whole lot of that. You're gonna see a whole lot of that.
I am a full-time student, but you know, I'm gonna be dropping a lot of cool stuff, dealing with theater, dealing with dance, that will definitely help out these little guys and help out the earth. So yeah, I'm gonna be dropping some cool animal rights pieces, so stay tuned.
Plant Boy and Animal Man. Plant Boy versus Animal Man. It's gonna be a duality piece. So Plant Boy is gonna be a lot more nature orientated and a lot more soft spoken. Then Animal Man is gonna be heavy aggressive rock, kind of the animal savage like nature in us. But it's gonna be a fully vegan album, you know, spreading vegan messages and things like that. Kind of putting the medicine in the candy, like I like to say. So look out for that. That's gonna be a smack.
Big plays, you know what I mean? We've all been talking with PETA for a really long time. It's an honor to collaborate with you and SoFlo Vegans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out
you know,
PETA.
Merch.
The cool
So
shirt.
I think a lot of awesome things are in the works for the Bison movement for Bison, and that's why this is a really exciting time. I know it's been a really troubling year for everybody, but it's always darkest before the brightest dawn. And you better believe Bison got the light for everybody. So let's do it.